every day. And I don't know, like somebody's going to say to me, Miss Kales, do you know when finals are? I don't know. I don't even know if we're having them. Half the time when you guys ask me, when is graduation? I don't know. So things like that. Now, graduation is technically supposed to. All right, so that is your check-in question. I asked you to have Google Classroom open and to make a quick list for yourself for things that you wanted or needed to get done today. Like I said before, since half of our school day is over, feel free to add some things in on that list that you may have already accomplished. Just because you didn't write them in first thing this morning doesn't mean that they weren't something that you wanted or needed to get done. All right. And then we are going to be going over your planning Q4 mini project, which is technically due Sunday, but you really should get it done as soon as possible. And we're going to talk about why that is here in a minute. I like that one. Always be yourself. For Miss Strauss, though, Lydia, make sure you change dragon to unicorn because she likes unicorns. It's hard. Like, we're going to go on a lion hunt here. Wait, where did we go? No, where's my tab? Did I have? There it is. Nope, that's not it. Too many things. This one, right? No, that's not it. That's this tab. No, it's on the other window. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind. It has been the longest Mondayest Tuesday ever. All right, so we're gonna go to 6th period. Share this. I have made it a little bit larger. So we're going to be on the classwork tab here. Please ignore the Q4 week 4 thing that you see there. I realize you guys can't see that. That is mine. All right. So we are looking at Q4 week 3, April 19th through 23rd. Today is the 20th, which means we're smack dab in that week. So at the very top of that week, you're going to see it says planning Q4 mini project. So about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, we gave you a new syllabus for Q4. And we talked about the fact that we're going to have a series of mini projects that we're going to be working on. All right, this is the first in that series. So if we go ahead and click on that, I'm going to click on view assignment so we can see the whole thing nice and large. First instructions. There we go. All right, just the way you would see it if you clicked on view assignments. So this mini project is worth 25 points. And the instructions are that you are going to be using an organizer to start keeping track of all of your Q4 assignments and activities. You can choose to purchase a planner, dated or undated, but it should be an hourly planner. At least that's what we're recommending. If you can't do that, you can modify a notebook to use as a planner. You can use a large desk or wall calendar, or you can use your magical Google skills and look for printable planner pages that you can print out at home and then use as a planner, okay? Regardless, you have to have a physical item that you're going to use as your planner. So it has to be something tangible you can hold in your hands, not Google Calendar, not a calendar on your phone. You need to actually be able to pick up a writing utensil and write into your planner, okay? And when we started talking about planners, we talked about why that is, because the way your brain is wired and works, the action of physically writing is far different than it is of typing, and it will activate more of your brain to help you to remember and to feel less stressed out and more organized. And that's what we're trying to do here. All right, so here's what you need to know. We are going to start with week 3 and move forward. from there. That means that you need to fill out pages for your planner for the month of April, May, and at least minimally the first week of June, 2021. Okay. Your planner pages should include, or must include, I should say, all of the assignments and their due dates listed on the English 4 quarter 4 syllabus. I will remind you of where that is one time. The date of senior grades, when those are due, that is marked on our syllabus. The last day of school for seniors and the day of graduation. Anybody remember what is the last day of school for seniors? Anyone? Yeah, 4 people in the classroom staring at me like I just asked where lobsters come from. Close, June 1st. All right, do you guys know when graduation is? June 3rd. Now you were right in between the two. They have changed this like 3 times. June 3rd on the football field. Yes. So June 3rd, 6 p.m. on the football field is your graduation. Yeah, look. There's a reason that in my planner at the beginning of the school year, I wrote down my phrase for the school year is going to be, as far as I know, for now. Because they've changed things so many times that I can't say anything with impunity at all. Alrighty. So the next thing that you need to include are going to be any days that we don't have school. That would be Wednesdays for the month of April because of OST testing, and then Memorial Day. You should also put on there any days that might be important to you. So for example, if you guys are planning on going to prom, you would want to include the date of prom. If you need to put a day aside for getting fittings for whatever you're wearing to prom, or getting your hair done or nails done, whatever you need to get done to look your best for prom, you would probably want to put those dates in your planner as well. Let's see, birthdays, other holidays. So if you're Muslim, you're going to be observing Ramadan, which began last week, but it lasts for the whole month. So you're going to want to put that in there, and that can affect the things that you do because for those of you who are unaware, during Ramadan, the Muslim people practice a fasting during the day, but then at night they don't do any kind of work or anything like that, and they have to be home before dark and things. So that might affect the things that they're going to be doing and planning on getting done during the day. All right. Also, if you're going to use any kind of color coding, highlighting, or special characters to show that dates or events are of some sort of significance, you should include a key that will show us what those markings signify. So I've got the example from the notebook to planner that we showed earlier in the school year. So if I'm going to put a star on something, I should explain what that star means. If I'm going to circle it, what does a circle mean? What's the difference between a circle and a square around the date? So maybe a square around the date means I don't have school that day, but a circle means that there's like a big project day. Okay. All right. So the next big question everybody should be asking is, how do I turn this in if this is something that is physical? I can't like shove a piece of paper into my computer. That's not how this works. So what you're going to do is you're going to utilize the tools that you have at your disposal. Almost everybody has access to a cell phone that has a camera on it. And if you don't, you own one yourself, you probably know somebody who does. So you're going to need to get a hold of one of these guys. And you're going to either take pictures of your pages, or you're going to download a free scanner app such as Scan Genius or Scan for Me. They're both free, and they both use the camera of your phone to take a picture basically of whatever page it is that you're trying to put in, and then it will save it as a PDF. So it saves it as a non-editable document that you can then turn in. I suggest you do the scanner thing before you take pictures, because scanners, the files they create and the app between the two of them actually take up less space than taking like 12 pictures, okay? It also makes it all one document that you can add, and it's a lot easier for us to grade that way. All right. Okay. So with that in mind, are there any questions before I show you where to go find your syllabus? No? Okay. All right. So we're going to go back to our class page, and I'm going to show you on the stream and then on the classwork page. So on the stream, you're looking for the posts that should be at the top. I try to make them at the top every time. And I'll say English 4 course links and materials, and it'll have like a little preview that looks like this. Or on the classwork page, underneath class links, let me go up there. You'll see it says English 4 course links and materials, and also has that little preview there. When you click on the preview, let me get over to the right place here. You'll get a page that looks like this. On this page, you have clickable links here. Get my cursor over there. To your syllabus, to the Google Meet, to the do-over request form. Also to our reading material, helping aids there, the notice and note stuff. So if I open up the syllabus by clicking on either where it says syllabus or the little icon next to it, it'll open up a page preview for me of a PDF version of our syllabus. And somewhere in there is that important date with a list of all of your assignments and when they are due, including this current one. Oops, there we go. Also, that date that you need to know of when senior grades are due is listed there. Okay. So I'm going to ask one more time if there are any questions. All right, I'm getting nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and stop our recording so that people in virtual world don't get too overly bored by me.